Clash Royale just changed forever, and you might not even realize it. Over the years, this game has seen plenty of updates, new king level progression, endless balance changes, and even the massive introduction of card evolutions. All of those updates shaped the Clash Royale we know today. But there's one thing that quietly defined every single era of this game: card levels. When Clash Royale launched in 2016, the highest card level you could reach was 12. Just a few months later, Supercell bumped it up to 13, and nobody really cared. The game was new, the audience was smaller, and the backlash barely existed. But then, in 2021, after 5 years of promises that level 13 would never go higher, Supercell dropped level 14. Players freaked out, and to calm everyone down, Supercell launched Slash Royale, a limited time event cutting upgrade costs in half. Gold prices slashed, players grinding, and everyone upgrading like crazy. It worked. For a little bit. But what if I told you that was only the beginning of something much, much bigger? Slash Royale wasn't a celebration. It was a distraction. A way to get everyone upgrading before the next big wall hit. Gold. For years, gold had been the biggest problem in Clash Royale. Players had the cards they needed to upgrade, but never enough gold to actually do it. Then again, in 2023, roughly 2 years after level 14 dropped, Supercell dropped level 15, and the community went ballistic. Here's the thing. Having a new level in Clash Royale doesn't work the same way it does in Clash of Clans or Brawl Stars. In Clash of Clans, a new town hall means new gameplay, new troops, new defenses, maybe even a new hero. It changes how you play the game. In Brawl Stars, when level 11 dropped, they added hypercharges, brand new mechanics that completely changed the meta. But in Clash Royale, when we get a new level, nothing really changes. No new abilities, no gameplay twists, no reason to grind. Just a bigger number. A level 1 archer plays exactly the same way a level 15 archer does. The only difference is that one hits harder and one lives longer. So when level 15 rolled around, Supercell tried to be smart about it. They made the new level cost no gold. Sounds good, right? Well, here's the catch. It was elite wildcards. Instead of using gold in regular cards, you now needed 50,000 elite wildcards. Sure, you could earn them from events or chests, but for free-to-play players, that number was basically a mountain. And this change made it even more convincing that level 15 was the final stop. With duplicates automatically converted into elite wildcards, players couldn't build up reserves anymore. The system itself felt designed for closure, not for another level beyond it. It looked like the end of the line. Level 15, a clean cap, the perfect number to stop at. A way to keep the competitive scene stable and progression balanced. Or at least, that's what we thought. But just a week ago, Supercell quietly removed elite wildcards from both Trophy Road and Ranked Rewards. The only two places for free-to-play players to consistently get elite wildcards. You know what they didn't remove? The ability to buy elite wildcards. At first, people thought this meant a change to the progression system, maybe a rework, maybe something fairer. But no one was ready for what would come next. Level 16. Just the other day, Supercell officially announced that level 16 is coming to Clash Royale. What does this mean for us? Nothing good. Gameplay doesn't change, the frustration doesn't change. The only thing that changes is how far behind you fall if you're not spending money. For any Clash Royale player, adding level 16 doesn't just increase the cap. It rewrites the game entirely. And here's the kicker. With elite wildcards gone, players now have to use gold and cards to upgrade to level 15. The gold crisis they try to fix, it's back. And level 16, it's even worse. 7,500 cards just to upgrade a single common troop. That's not progression, that's punishment. You might think, okay, they'll stop here, level 16 will be the cap for a while. But that's not where the problem lies. Because what's happening underneath all of this is way bigger than a new level. With elite wildcards gone, and the same progression system now applying to every level, that once believed ceiling on card levels is gone too. Back in 2021, we got level 14. In 2023, level 15. And now, in 2025, level 16. At this rate, we're looking at a new level every 2 years, an endless climb that free-to-play players can't simply keep up with. Every new meta means new cards to upgrade, every balance change means shifting resources, every update pushes that finish line further away. When level 16 drops, players will be forced to make choices, which cards to push, which decks to abandon, and whether it's even worth staying competitive. And sure, ranked mode won't feature level 16 cards until February, about 3 months from now. But that's not much time. 3 months. That's all players have to grind, farm, and upgrade if they want to keep up in Clash Royale's new era. And for most of the community, that's just not realistic anymore. And that's when players started asking the real question. If progression keeps getting harder, where does all the grind actually lead to? Because this isn't just about card levels anymore. Something else changed quietly. Magic items. The same items that once helped us progress faster, Book of Cards, Book of Books, and Wild Cards, are being phased out or converted into gems. At first, that sounds fine, right? Gems are valuable, but here's the catch. Those conversions don't benefit the player, they benefit Supercell. Because now, instead of using free magic items to upgrade cards, we now have to spend gems, and those gems, they've become the new middleman for progression. On top of that, Supercell quietly added card offers purchasable with gems, cheaper than before, meaning they took away your books, gave you gems, and now want you to spend those gems to buy back the cards you would have already had for free. It's subtle, but it's genius. They replaced every free upgrade system with something that looks convenient but costs real money. This isn't about helping player progression. It's about rebuilding the economy of Clash Royale, an economy that runs on frustration, scarcity, and just enough hope to keep you grinding. And after everything they've taken away, one thing becomes crystal clear. Clash Royale didn't change because it had to. It changed because it could. Over the years, we've adapted to every update, every balance change, every card evolution, and every new meta. But this isn't balanced. This is business. Level 16 isn't the end of progression. It's the start of something new entirely. And if the past few years are any clue, this just might be the beginning of Clash Royale's pay-to-progress era. The question now isn't whether the game changed forever. It's whether you're still willing to play it.